Team 4 will be presenting a company analysis on Apple Incorporated. The introduction and background will be presented by me, Bridget Tidwell. The vision, mission, and SWOT will be brought to you by Wendy Reyna. The strategy and competitor analysis will be broken down between two team members. Anuja Bhatka will cover the accounting and technology, and Richard Washington will cover marketing and finance. The concepts will be presented by Derek Bennett, and then I will be back to present the conclusion. The name for Apple came about after one of the founders went on a trip to an apple tree farm. The founders were Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, also known as the two Steves. They both met while they were working at HP. They also both withdrew from college to pursue their electronic projects. The pair, whenever they had free time, would tinker with these projects in Steve Jobs' family home. So they started out in the living room. Whenever their projects became more massive, they ended up moving to the garage of Steve Jobs' family home. Steve Jobs covered the business and marketing aspects of their company, and Wozniak handled the design and engineering. Both of the Steves had a vision for a different computing system that was on the market at that time. Unfortunately, most of their ideas remained as blueprints as the prices of computer parts were too expensive. It wasn't until the component prices dropped that they were able to finally afford some of them and purchase them and build their first personal computer model. This first computer model was known as the Apple I. It was first showcased at a homebrew meeting. It was here that they realized what they had invented, and they started soliciting the interest in selling the blueprints to their design to companies. The first companies were HP and Atari. They initially passed on the opportunity. In April 1st, 1976, Apple Computer, the company, was formally formed. On January 3rd, 1977, the company was incorporated. As technology innovations came about, the team had to innovate their original design of Apple I, so this caused them to come up with Apple II. At this time, around this time, they were able to secure an investor who signed for a $250,000 loan. So this caused them to actually finally have the capital needed to produce, market, and sell their Apple computer designs. This came on the market in April 1977. In 1980, the company went public. Apple's product lines consist of many products: the iPhone, iPad, Mac computers, iPod, Apple Watch, Apple TV, and a library of software applications and services. In 2019, revenue was reported at $2,060 billion, and net income was reported at $55 billion. As you can see by the pie graphs below, the revenue by products, their cash cow is their iPhone, comes in at 54.7%. And their revenue by region, 44.94% is brought in by the Americas.